bitch.
Just like that.
All right, Tav, lead us in.
All right, man. This is for show. This is not for show. We're here to talk about real shit and real shit only. I am with my boy Jad.
Yep.
I'm with the boy Stump.
You.
And I'm with the boy Drees.
What's goody?
Fellas, how are y'all doing?
Man,
Lovely.
As of
Lovely
late.
on this Wednesday evening.
look,
Love to be in good company. Well, somewhat in good company. Yo, imagine we gotta do a live pod, like the four of us chopping it up together.
The live pod would be
Yeah.
insane. It's
So-
mad time zones going on right now, though.
So here we are, episode 1.
that was,
You know, it'd be lying if we hadn't had a couple test runs with it. Some good ones, some bad ones, but you know, we figure we want to start fresh, and so here we are.
It's a lot to talk about this week, man.
Yeah, we
Or
do
this-
have a lot to talk
this
about.
Episode, a lot to talk about.
I'm starting to realize how this really works, you know?
Yeah,
Oh my God.
it's crazy.
I guess Drees, as far as doing a podcast, and what are your thoughts as far as what you would want to get out of this podcast? What are your visions and goals and ideas, I guess?
Honestly, for just to really reach a lot of people, obviously, just to get a creative platform. But I would say more so to create a platform for other people that we know. You know what I'm saying? I feel like with just what we could cultivate, and then eventually, you know, be able to have guests and just have people be able to come on and talk, do what they got to do. But I think most importantly, I would say my goals really to where we could just break off and do maybe, I don't know, commercials, all type of stuff. Because I know we all got it in us at some point, bruh. Like, look, don't get me started on the sponsors and shit like that. Like, you know what I'm saying? But that's neither here nor there. But I think more importantly,
This is where you would go.
Yeah.
it's the message, though. You feel me? Like,
Yeah.
the message of just getting across what we need to, you know, get across. And not only like the youth, but I would say individuals that are just creative, you know what I'm saying? Inspiring people that are creative, just like us, you know what I'm saying?
Yep. Stump, you got anything to add with that?
No, man, just I think just being with like-minded people, being with my boys, and just chopping it up, and just like I think we all are like we're obviously boys. We're for a reason, like we're similar, but we all have very different experiences, very different perspectives that we pull from. Where I think we're relatable in one way or another. One of us or all four of us, somebody can be like, oh yeah, I get that. Like I'm with that. I know that. That's my big thing is just want to just like-minded people. And you can never have too many good people in your life. So.
That is a fact.
What about you, Tank? Taverick?
I ain't gonna hold you. I ain't really had a question. I was going through some technical difficulties over here.
So basically, I just asked those guys, I guess, what their ideas and goals and, you know, thoughts are with being on a podcast, and specifically this one.
Oh, okay. Honestly, I just want to shed some light on a lot of situations going on within the world with some of my closest friends. You know what I mean? And you know, seeing how you guys think and how we all think differently, but somehow collectively agree on a lot of things. It's just like, I believe it's a plus, and we can showcase that within a podcast. So that's what I'm rocking with. That's my main thing with it.
And for me, it's like, one, realistically, it's an excuse for me to talk to 3 of my best friends once a week. So, you know, that's a plus. And 2, you know, I just want to spread a little bit of positivity. When we came up with the idea to kind of start this, it was in a pretty negative time. You know, I mean, it was probably 2 months ago now, a month and a half or so. But, you know, COVID, everything that happened with that and then everything that happened with the Black Lives Matter movement, you know, we were right smack dab in the middle of it all. So with all that negativity going on and still going on, would hurt to spread a little bit of positivity. You know, we will talk this whatever issues are going on, but we'll also do a lot of goofing around. So I think we got a pretty mixed bag of that today too. So that being said, let's get right into it.
Where are we starting, man? Because
a lot has happened since we last talked.
Mad things to talk about.
A lot has happened.
I ain't gonna lie, I kind of want to start in Orlando.
Hold up, real quick though. It's funny. I'm on the list here. I have Kanye for president. I don't know if you guys noticed or heard. He's not running for president. He announced today.
No, his campaign is officially over.
Already? Or
the birthday party and all that was a lie?
His campaign lasted less days than Kim and Chris Humphrey's marriage did.
Ha!
Not serious. Damn. Yeah. I thought Kanye was back to being cool when he did the couple million to George Floyd's daughter and did all that and kind of kept it on the quiet tip. He just did it, and then other people obviously took it and ran with it, but he didn't really say anything about it. And I was like, damn right, maybe Kanye's back to being dope. And then he pulled this bullshit.
Yeah. Super not dope.
And then so it's back to fuck Kanye.
So yeah, that's our Kanye minute.
Thanks for the college dropout.
Yeah, it's about enough time we have for Kanye.
That's all right. Fuck Kanye. Thanks for your first 4 albums.
Oh, ain't he dropping an album supposedly? So
yeah,
of course he is.
I'll be sure to listen to it when I do my Kanye West re-listen and ranking albums, and I'm sure it'll be at the bottom.
Nah, Jesus is King is at the bottom. All right, man. But what it's meant? Drees, you want to start with Orlando? You want to talk about the bubble?
I mean, who y'all think gonna take it? You know what I'm saying? Really just on some that type. I know they in the bubble or whatnot. The bubble is the bubble.
I'll tell you what's complete bullshit. I'll tell you what's complete bullshit.
What?
How the motherfucking Pelicans have a 1% chance of taking the championship while the Heat has 0%. Like, yo, bro, this Zion bullshit, bro. Now, first of all, I don't like Zion simply because he went to Duke. Let's just get it out of the way. So I'm North Carolina biased regardless. But what the fuck? He gets a motherfucking 2K cover and magically he could take the team to the championship. What type of bullshit is that, bro? That is absolutely nuts.
Yo, you gotta give it though. In regards to like I would say star player, that's what they're doing. Like in regards to star player for Pelicans and then star player for Miami.
That's a great
him versus Jimmy Butler. Like that's all this.
Jimmy Butler is
whoa.
No, he's a dog.
Bam's a star. Bam's a star.
And Bam Adebayo.
Bam's
Adebayo.
Don't make that face. No,
and they got the dude from They got the dude that played at Williams. Don't do that. They got the dude that played at Williams. Duncan.
No, Heat are a better team.
Duncan Robinson.
Who's the franchise player? Bam Adebayo.
I don't know, but the Pelicans got
Lonzo. I don't know if you heard. He's the skills champion. How many times is Zion?
So you thinking the Pelicans is fucking with us? That's what you're saying.
No.
Let me get this straight. No. I think the Pelicans are still super ass. Let me be very clear. I was never and Lonzo's kind of like playing ball a little bit right now. Like he kind of got it. I was never really like the Lonzo dude, but I want to say I think it's because I hated.
I definitely was a Lonzo.
LeVar. I think it's because I hated LeVar. I think I was projecting my LeVar hate onto Lonzo. But you could have hate for somebody and not know them. It's mad people I don't know that I have hate for.
Oh yeah, most people I don't know.
I don't really have hate for people except for Duke players.
No, don't do that.
I mean, so I'm not saying most people. Most people I hate, I don't know them.
Right. Me too. I don't really hate. And there's a difference between hate.
I don't hate. I just think it's bullshit. You know they bro. All right, hold on. I'm everywhere right now, but the team of the state of North Carolina is Duke now. What type of shit is going on here?
Did you see that? You see that chart or the graphic?
Yeah.
It's fake. It's fake.
Oh.
Yeah.
It's probably based off of this past season.
No. So I know it's a Twitter account. I think it's a Barstool account. They make fake like fan graphs and stuff to trigger people. So they
got
you.
me.
Your tank was extra triggered.
I was about
Facts.
to say.
I'm pretty sure it said the team of New York was like the Buffalo Bills. The team of Florida was the Marlins. Like it does it to trigger people. The team of Oklahoma was the Cowboys, but the team of Texas was the Astros.
Oh yeah. Okay, yeah. We're at the right.
Yeah.
I'm looking at the same one you were looking at.
Yeah. I know because they got me on one. It was the fast food one. They made one from fast food a few weeks ago, and I was just kind of looking. And I was like, man, that's weird. That state would love this fast food place, but Massachusetts was kind of normal, whatever it was. And then I ended up hearing that it was fake. So they also did one for favorite teams. There's one more out there right now that people are very mad online about. But
I'm going to answer Drees' original question.
Yeah. Bring it back.
Lakers in 6.
Over.
Yeah. The Bucks.
Now in this bubble, they're doing the East-West thing, or it's just like whoever team.
East-West.
Okay.
I thought it was gonna be mixed up at first too, because something had came out on Twitter where they had mixed it around, but it wasn't true.
Yeah.
Right. And then can we all agree that if it was mixed, it would be 2 Western Conference teams in the final?
Oh, absolutely.
Like,
It would be Clippers.
Clippers.
So I got the Lakers winning the whole thing. So
I got the Lakers in 6.
What about you?
No. I got the Clippers.
You got the Clippers beating the Lakers in the Western Conference Championship.
With who, what, where, when,
I got the Clippers beating the Lakers in 5 in the Western Conference Final.
Damn. So like smoking their boots in the Western Conference.
No. I'm just trying to fuck with Drees.
That's I couldn't even say nothing. I was like, all right.
I'll be honest. I do have the Clippers.
Okay.
I have the Clippers
Clippers over the Celtics.
Clippers over Celtics.
Ooh, I have the Clippers over. I have the Clippers over the Bucks.
Man.
Yeah,
and I got them winning.
I want you Lakers Bucks
in 7 though.
Man, you guys got 0 dark 32-3 LeBron in the bubble LeBron, cryogenic chamber tank.
Bro, you don't
LeBron.
even know that man. No one knows him.
Yo, you got superhero LeBron fucked up.
OD.
They're lucky the Warriors aren't there. Steph would
It's hard to bet against Bronny, but hey, that man Kawhi.
The courts are gonna be.
You don't know, bro. and we had time. MPG had some time off. Montrezl Harrell.
Yo, who's a
Wait, Montrezl Harrell cut mad heat because they said he was the one that texted the chick, "Yo, come through to the bubble."
Yeah.
I thought it was Donovan Mitchell.
No. She said, "I wish."
So because she tweeted that, and then some dude was like, "Oh, Montrezl Harrell is the only NBA player that follows you, so it was definitely him."
Had to have been.
But he was like, "Damn!" He tweeted later. He's like, "Damn, I just woke up from a nap and everybody's talking about me. Like, I didn't even do shit." But
that's exactly what you would say.
But you know that she'll put it out there if that's the case, bro. Like
the bubble is toxic. Let's get it out there.
Super toxic.
Is the season gonna go? Is it gonna make it?
Niggas is snitching already.
Come on,
is the season gonna make it all the way through?
That's the D'Angelo Russell thing, honestly. D'Angelo Russell started that in the NBA.
Like realistically, are we gonna finish season?
Huh?
Is the season gonna conclude? Like, is it gonna make it to the finals? Are we gonna have a champion this year?
Yeah, I think if they really keep it bubbled, like
Disney World open though.
I know.
Yeah, Florida is about to close again, like the whole
Are
state.
they though?
Which will be good for the bubble.
It should close
It'll
for
be
the
good
entire state,
So
but I don't think they will. Florida doesn't care, bro.
People don't care in mad states now. The shit is over for mad people.
Once the games,
Not here.
I was in Vegas and nigga didn't give a fuck.
It was people walking around with no mask, right?
No mask.
Yeah, like out here
People on
too.
planes with no mask on.
Not here.
Yo, couldn't be me. I saw Ted Cruz on a picture of Ted Cruz on a plane with no mask on. Yo, speaking of flying, man, I gotta fly home next month because I just want to go home for a little bit. Tickets are super cheap right now, and I think if you do it right, if you masked up, gloved up, sanitized up, like you'd be all right,
Oh, absolutely.
But fam, so the tickets are mad cheap, and I'm thinking to myself like, do I spend like the little bit of extra money and fly first class? Just because that shit's not that expensive right now? Because I can actually afford to do it right now? No, but that's
But think about the safety too, though.
Mad more leg room, mad more space.
Yeah.
I could round trip for under $200 and fly first class.
Oh, absolutely. That's some kicks, bro.
That's something American or Delta?
American. It's a little combo piece. A little American on the way there, and then JetBlue on the way back.
Ooh.
Okay.
Drees, I know you're hip to the.
I know Drees. Drees, if you want to get me on the Delta flight,
to the airline game.
I'm just saying the Delta first class, bro.
That Delta first class is no joke.
It ain't nothing like it. I'm telling you.
Hey, fellas, well, your boy flew back in the middle, Spirit.
Yo, what's crazy? I need a summary on how is a Spirit flight. Now, I haven't
Not bad.
But like,
Bro, it wasn't bad at all.
Not bad.
I don't ever want to fly.
I don't know why people
yellow.
I got enough leg room. Like I was set. The only thing was that middle seat, dog. Shit,
I heard planes are supposed to take the middle seat out. Like all Delta planes got the middle seat gone.
Well, not bad.
Yeah, Spirit is riding with that middle seat.
They go by different rules.
We need all of that.
Wait, why are they taking the middle seat out?
Oh, social distancing.
Oh.
COVID, you heard of it?
Bet.
I have.
Yeah, that's right.
Hey, well, guess what, man? I am currently corona positive. I've been quarantining since the 9th.
You alive?
I swear to God, bro. I did everything right. Mask on.
Fucking mask
sanitizer on deck.
Hold on, bro.
Disney,
So wait, how you feeling? How you feeling, G?
Bro, so the first day, bro, I felt like I was about to die. Like my insides were just dying. Like I felt like I never felt this in my life.
Yeah.
Okay. Then I took some NyQuil. I woke up, and I was a whole new nigga.
Slept it up. Yeah.
Like, I woke up. I'm like, all right. Had no fever. Fever went away. I had to chill to everything. Yeah. Fever went away, and then I think about like a day or two after, really, is when I like got fully tested, and it came back positive.
Yo, if that's crazy though, because if the cure this whole time has just been the NyQuil and sleep.
You need to pat that.
They did.
Name on it. Just mix it with some water or something.
Kidding me?
Put your name on it.
But they call it
the test results for the vaccine came back good. So the first
this shit isn't over. Like the world can't open back up until there's a vaccine.
No, but they're through the first stage of the vaccine.
Actually, let me rephrase that because mad of the rest of the world has opened back up. The U.S. won't open back up until there's a vaccine because we
way too privileged.
We
We can't just sit inside and listen to people.
we thought this shit was for play.
But that motherfucking Vegas ticket was $133, dog. I was like, yo, I ain't even never been over there.
Yo, so what was the Vegas experience like? I'm gonna ask that. You know what I'm saying? Being on the West
Me
Coast.
and my mom actually talked about this earlier, bro. And like, first of all, when you get out west,
You stay faithful.
That's a fact. Low key also.
Everybody says that.
Low key also, it's like,
everybody says that.
oh, I might catch corona out here. Like real shit, for the simple fact of the weather. Like, bro, my eyelids were burning, bro. It's hot. And on top of that, the central air, it's like a change of fucking. So originally I just thought I had a chest cold because it's literally you're going from 110 to the inside where central air, and that air is hitting you right away. I'm not used to that. You know what I'm saying? I'm completely not used to that. So that's one. Two, we talked about the crowdedness. Like, is that a word? Crowdedness is not a word, but the crowd.
I heard that.
Whatever, you get them.
I got you. I'm with you. I'm rolling.
It was like, I love New York City. I was just in New York City not too long ago, and I love the fact that there's so much people. But from what I see with the West Coast crowd, when it's like a lot of people, bro, I don't like it. I didn't like it. I just, like, when I came home from New York City, I'm like, yo, Mom, man, I love I feel like I was supposed to be there for my whole life. I love New York City. You know what I'm saying? Like, that is my spot.
It depends where you are in New York. Let me say that. Because I like New York, but I also don't like spending too much time in New York. Like, it's too crowded for me.
I don't know who loves New York.
That's the thing. So I think that changed because when we're going to New York City for like senior trips and the trips that we just go on and like that.
Those are fun.
I was happy to go back home. You remember, right. I can't wait to get back home. There's too much people. I don't like it.
Yeah.
Right, yeah. Like when you're in Times Square, you're like, nah, like
all right, I'm kind of over.
I'm cool on this.
You feel me? But like now, I'm like, man, I love this shit. But in Vegas, it was like, I don't like this shit. And I want to go home.
I don't like Vegas neither. And I'm gonna say, I think it's for me because I think for somebody correct me if I'm wrong though, having the 3 seasons and being in crowded people, it's gonna be, when it's warm out, everybody outside, or when it's cold out, it won't be that many people. Just knowing that in your head kind of helps you a little bit. Vegas, bro, it's just everybody walking around. It's like, it's like this year round. It's just for me. I'm like, it seems like it's fantasy, bro. It's in the middle of the desert.
And my boy was saying that he's from LA, and he was like, bro, I hate it in Vegas. You feel me? And now, don't get me wrong, I love the people that I was with. So it made it worthwhile. And I didn't want to leave, but I was ready to go home. You feel me? So it was just like, and it's so dry, but it's fresh. Like the air is dry.
Bro,
I'm not used to this shit.
I don't once it gets to like 80, I'm out. So Vegas, I'm cool.
So I'm gonna be honest.
That restaurant, bro.
I'm gonna be honest. I liked Vegas. But so I went in February, March, and it was like in the mid 60s, low 70s. It wasn't super crowded, and I got to see but I went in with a plan too. I was like, all right, I'm gonna go here, I'm gonna go here, I'm gonna go here, and like I got it all done. I was there for a weekend. The weekend was enough for me, and I was out. So,
right.
That's how I feel about New York.
Oh, for a weekend?
I give them a good 36. I give them a good 36 hours in Manhattan, and then I'm out.
Tank, I don't know if you know this, but there's a New York casino in Vegas.
We didn't make it that far down there.
Yeah. So
was-
if you really wanted to go to the city, you just had to, walk a few
Just
blocks
head
down.
over
Don't do that. Don't do that. Yo,
Oh,
did you see the
man.
Raiders Stadium?
Yeah, I did. That's crazy.
Is it finished?
It looks finished.
Yo,
It was
I mean, it was like halfway done when I seen it, but
it's like glass. It's like all tint. It's like a tinted.
It's a spaceship. It's a Death Star.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm already knowing.
All that money to go 7-9.
Bro, y'all put dark ass tints on your cars too up in LA. I think it's different.
Oh, I thought you were asking me, and I was like, no, my 07 Corolla is mad untinted.
I need to get,
Do y'all put tints on your shit?
Huh?
Like that? Y'all put like tints on your shits, like dark ass tints. So that's definitely okay.
Y'all seen the new Broncos?
Yeah, I don't like that.
Oh, yeah, the new Broncos are kind of fire on the low.
Broncos.
Yo, Garrett texted me today. The Broncos, the car that OJ used in his getaway.
Oh, the Broncos, the all white Bronco.
Yeah, so Ford just started. So they stopped releasing the Broncos for years, and they're releasing it. They're releasing it again in 2020, or no, 2021.
2021 next year.
2021 in April, and they are fire, bro.
Fire?
Yeah, they're pretty hard.
Garrett texted me. He's like, you might want to look into getting a Bronco. Like, it'd be perfect time for you to get a new car. And I'm like,
Man,
how you feeling? You going to get a white one?
Maybe.
Yo, quiet as kept, the white ones are probably going to sell pretty well.
Oh,
OD. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, they don't really look
Great
like the
marketing,
old
right?
Broncos, though.
Hey, man.
They
Still,
look like, but
if you say I'm driving a white Bronco, I'm just saying. Nah, man, but if we're talking about the West Coast, we gotta talk about my guy, man, my king, Will I Am. He is I and I am him. Not Will I Am.
I was gonna say, we're not
Will
talking
Smith,
Will
not
I
Will
Am,
I Am.
we're talking Will Smith.
But Will.
I was about to go like,
Yeah.
I ain't talked about Will I Am since goddamn.
And you know what's crazy is Will I Am is probably still getting a lot of money.
Easy. He's getting to a bag,
Like,
man.
I don't give a fuck about Will I Am. My man's Will.
Will Smith.
Man.
Damn.
So where are y'all with that, bro?
Sad.
How y'all feel about that?
They've been in a toxic relationship since the day they met. They messed around, had kids, and he got stuck.
It's like, yeah,
He
that's
He must not have a prenup. That's the only thing I can think of.
Nah.
She makes money too. I don't think it's like.
Yeah, but she.
No. Hey, don't misconstrue what I'm saying. Don't do that. Don't misconstrue what I'm saying because I know Jada Pinkett makes money. But I'm just saying.
Million behind him, though.
But I'm just saying. Why has he not been out? You know it's not because they're trying to be together for Willow and Jaden. Them kids have been lost causes.
No. So they've had an open relationship from like the get. So it's like
that is trash, by the way.
Yeah.
I could never.
No.
Like, so one of my cousins out here said, like, back in the day, there used to be a club out here on Crenshaw. I can't remember the name she said it was called. But she said, like, back in the day, like, Jada would show up, like, dressed in, like, just hoodie and sweats. Just looking like a dude, like a short dude. Like, she wouldn't even be, like, looking fire. Like, she'd just be playing it cool. But, like, this is back probably when, like, this is probably early 90s. Probably Pop still alive.
Probably, like, set it off.
Yeah, like, but she, she's mad little. Just hoodie on in the club, not saying nothing to nobody.
Right.
Bagging chicks and dudes though.
Oh.
So at that, I'm like, if you think about it, she's been at it for a long time.
Oh, absolutely.
Some whole other stuff. Like, think about what we don't know.
Man. But so then, and here's the only thing that like, if Will, because there was some, after this came out, it was some rumors that Will was taken down, a few on the side. And a couple of those names, I said, oh, okay.
I ain't see those.
Yeah.
Are we dropping or we not?
Well, we can say, I don't know. Disclaimer. I don't know.
We not. We don't know where fucking drop it.
But if Will did with what's her name, Margot Robbie, then.
And I believe Eva Mendes, low key. Is that her name?
Then.
That's not Shorty from Hitch, is it?
Nah, Drees, you know who I'm talking about though? The blonde Australian chick from Wolf of Wall Street.
Yeah. I heard they got a little thing.
He did that because that was when they was pickpocketing people. Wasn't there that movie?
Oh, I don't know, but they did that movie together. They did a couple movies together.
They did that movie together.
They did a couple together. Yeah.
Oh, he did that.
Yeah.
So he was out here clipping shit.
He did that.
So that's why I'm like, bro, I don't know.
If he's knocking that down, you can have August Alsina.
Facts. That's why he came to Red Table Talk. He's like, all right, like I play victim.
Nah, but he looked upset
though.
He looked upset. He looked upset though.
He had his kids, bro.
That's a fact.
But
see, that's the thing, bro.
No.
That's the double standard shit we live in, bro.
No. But I'm just saying, if you have if you truly are in an open relationship,
facts,
and your wife / the mother of your children / whatever goes out and does that, technically she's not in the wrong. Now so that's fact. Now you could end it there. As dudes, we know it doesn't end there.
It don't.
So I'm just saying, but nah, I would be pissed. First of all, I'm never getting in a relationship. No,
it can't happen.
I would never be in this situation because I would never be. No.
See, that's my thing, bro. If you gonna do what you gonna do, bro, then you can't even really, you can't even say anything about what she's doing. You feel me? Like, but that's the thing. They done got married. Right. So it's levels to the open relationship, but like, see, cause I'm coming from a single dude. You feel me? So I'm like, all right. Yeah. So it's like, all right. If it was me, I can't talk about what she's doing because I'm not gonna expect her to talk about what I'm doing.
But he in the crib though.
But why? Nah, but if he's not gonna
he wilding because
he in photos. Come on, bro.
And that's the thing though, too, bro. And this is what the real question had to be: would you have done any of this shit in my face? And she wouldn't have, and that's where it becomes wrong.
Nah,
you would not have kissed that man in my face. So you can't be out here just fucking a man behind my back. But you know what I mean?
But like, he knew. If he knew, now I'm looking at Will a little nuts. Nah, but he would like.
He knew. But it's just like, but she still had the respect to not do it in front of his face. If you have the respect not to do it in front of his face, then you shouldn't be doing shit at all because you're married.
Yeah, honest question. If your girl was cheating on you, would you want to know? Or would you rather never find out?
Absolutely not. No.
You don't want to know?
No, I would never want to know.
I think I'm with you, bro.
I would not want to know. I just want to break up and just...
Oh, no.
I firmly believe that every girlfriend that I had cheated on me.
Every single one.
Every single one.
Why do you think that?
Damn. You giving it trash like that?
Well, first of all, I had a situation with an ex, and I caught her with I got to all pod. You feel me? All pod on that.
Bet.
My first ex used to flirt with my best friend right in front of me. So I know she was out here wilding out regardless anyway. Like, so that's another one. And then I had another ex and it was just like, you know what I mean? I found a T-shirt of my coach's in her room. You feel me? So
Yeah, nah, I feel you.
you know what I mean? And my ex-girlfriend was more so close to my coach's age than my age. You feel me? So it just all adds up.
Yeah.
I don't know for a fact that they did, but I do know for a fact that they did. I didn't want to know though.
Right, because it's no you can't play that off like, and it's just like that shit hurt like.
Yo, I ain't gonna lie. I think
It does.
I'm starting to build up my own theory, right? And tell me if I'm wrong, yo. So at our younger ages, right, we think about, I'm gonna bag this because she fired, right?
Right.
She cold or like she funny.
I never thought like that. I have only loved
like,
one girl
you know
in my entire life, and it is the one that I'm with now. It is the one that I am with now. I never had those thoughts. Please continue with Drees.
Look, my thing is, I'm thinking now that shorties go into a relationship, they already think about leveling up. So think about it. So like, I bag a joint. She mine now. She feel like she leveled up.
Right, that's a fact.
Right, because you kind of got it like that.
Yeah, facts. I can see that.
No, look, I'm just talking pure strength, like off of just what I got.
No, just off it. Just off the strength.
We can see that. We can see that. Word.
But I think from a shorty standpoint, a lot of these dudes, and I'm speaking about Jada in particular, he probably was like, yo, I'm trying to level up. But why? You got Will Smith. Why?
Where are you leveling up at?
We're still leveling up.
That's a woman's mindset, though. That's my take on it now. A woman's mindset is on some like, I need to level up, bro. I don't know why.
That's what she was saying, low key, at that table. I wanted to feel happy again.
No, it had been so long since I felt good.
Say
so
something.
long.
If you don't get the fuck out of my house, then
I just gave you 2 kids.
I will say, I think that's people's mindset in general, and I think it is different from person to person. Like between the 4 of us, you know, like we have very different, I guess, attitudes when it comes to relationships.
That's facts.
So, you know, for Jada and Will, like they might be totally fine in an open relationship. Me personally,
well, clearly not though.
I ain't with that.
I think they're, to me, it seems like they're doing just fine. Like,
wait, you talking about Will and Jada?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think that. I don't think they're not fine.
This August stuff happened years ago, and it just came up now, and they're still just like, all right, yeah, like to me, it doesn't make a difference to them. Like, do I think they love each other? Probably not. But do I think, like, I think they're totally fine, because at the end of the day, Will can go hook up with whoever he wants to, and Jada can go hook up with whoever she wants to.
Right. So, but then my question is, why even bother being married?
It's an image thing.
Yeah.
All right.
And at the time, probably. Well, also,
it's no more Jada Pickett. It's Jada Pickett Smith. You know what I'm saying? Like,
right.
The Smith has to be at the end of that.
Right.
Yeah. That's facts. That's facts.
Will is good though.
She hasn't even really been Jada Pinkett since kind of like before our time. Like since we've known her, since
When's the last time we heard her? Like, we didn't know. Like, she probably was like Jada Pickett in like '94.
Yeah, I was not born yet.
Yeah, like,
man, Will going out sad, bro. Like, I'm gonna just say that, bro.
No, Will is upset, and I get it, because I would be upset too. But if we're looking at this objectively, he should have known that.
All right, so this is where I'm coming from. I was a different kind of dude, bro. You know what I'm saying? So, although I felt that all of my exes cheated on me, I couldn't be mad because I know that I was out here Will Smithing it. You know what I'm saying? Like, at the end of the day.
That's what I was trying to get you to say.
Entanglements.
I was in a whole bunch of entanglements while in a serious entanglement.
Right.
Oh, brother, whoa, now you got too much dip on your chip.
Yeah, but he got.
But it's just But you're right. Because as soon as like I can almost guarantee you every girl that I was with knew what I was doing. I wasn't a smooth criminal motherfucker. Like I thought I was, but I know they knew. Like, come on, or they had low-key had a thought.
Here's my question, Tank. If they knew that you were cheating on them,
whoa, that's a heavy word. I don't recall my good friend Tank saying that word.
Yeah, all right, whatever. I'm gonna use the heavy word. All right. Like if they knew, if they knew in the back of their mind, now in the front of their mind, they're like, all right, if he's doing it, I can do it.
Right.
So, but it's like a chicken or the egg thing. Like, which came first?
And who's Joyce?
Definitely me. At least I think. Bro.
It's like you
never know.
It's just you're gonna expect something that you would do to somebody else. That's just the way it is. Like if you would entangle.
That's not true. Not everybody would expect to get what they're.
And that's the sick thing.
But if they're doing it, they can believe that it would happen.
Oh, that's a fact.
Yeah.
Like that. Like so. You're more prone. If you're willing to entangle, you're more prone to be suspicious of your partner also doing the same thing. That's just the way it is.
But that's the thing, like, bro, like, I never was suspicious. Like, I never was like, what you doing over there? I was too caught up in, like, what I'm doing over here.
Entanglements, yeah.
But you were never a little bit hurt?
Oh, no, absolutely, bro. You remember my tweets back in 2010? Like, bro. I know y'all see my tweets back then.
Yo,
Marvin, when you was changing your name at times.
Mad times on the name change.
That was my prime of going through shit. So I know I actually felt some type of way about it.
Yeah, Tank was mad light skin back then.
Mad take care lyrics.
Mad take care. They know my vibes. Dog.
I'm just saying you could do better. Upside down smile emoji.
But if they had that emoji, that was my top one. You know the vibe. They didn't have that emoji back then. I was still giving the 2 dots with the slanted with the.
Oh, the colon with the.
You know what I mean with the. So like, I definitely heard about it, but
sheesh.
At the same time, it was like I was definitely. I handled it a different way, and I was like, all right, well, you know what, fuck it. You know what I mean? It happens. You feel me? Because I was ready for it. That's all. And my boy Will was not ready for that. He wasn't ready to hear it. He knew it, but he wasn't ready to hear it.
And I will say it's different when like you or one of us hears it, and then as opposed to the world hears it.
The world hearing it.
Like that. Like I don't care what anybody says. I don't care how long you've been famous. I don't care how whatever. When it's different when the whole world, because like Will been getting clowned on the timeline bad, yeah. And Jada been getting killed too. So like, don't like, it's not sweet on her end, but like,
I got one more thing to say, dog, and I gotta put this out, dog. Okay, it is so sad how double standard the world is for this simple fact. Everybody was acknowledged that Will Smith was doing his thing. Okay, everyone.
I didn't know that.
But I knew that they was like low-key swingers. Like I heard some shit about that.
For the most part.
You feel me? I heard some shit about that shit. But soon as it came out and they heard the story about Jada Pinkett Smith, even the women were like, nah, Jada's fucked up. Jada ain't shit. And I was like,
yeah, nah, you're right.
Oh,
that's true.
No motherfucker fucking with her, bro. Like, it was crazy. And those are the same girls, when I Love This Shit came out, was on that man August Alsina's Dead Night, bro.
Yo,
Real.
The fact that I didn't watch the whole interview or what he said, but bruh could have kept that.
He light skinned.
And he had an album out.
He light skinned, dog. He
And
got
his
an album out. Well, we ain't
just
here
came
about
out.
that album.
No, there's a couple joints on there. Don't do that. He has a
I ain't hear
whole.
it.
He has a whole joint on there. He's got a whole record on. This shit is sick. Let me tell you how sick August is before we get to another R&B dude. He had a whole joint on the album about he was like singing to his side chick, and he was like, "Yo, appreciate you holding it down when I need to come vent about my actual girl because she's on some bullshit and I'm mad." So then I'm.
This man is a different human being, dog. That's that light skin shit, dog.
That
We don't
is
got that.
sick.
What
He
other
confided in Jada
person you
Pinkett
was talking
Smith.
about?
Huh?
You said another R&B person. What you was about to talk about?
Oh, I'm about to talk about Tory and Meg.
Ah,
Great one. She got
okay.
shot.
Yeah, first of all, I think she's okay though, so which is good, you know.
Really
She
good.
got
She had
popped,
full
though.
recovery.
Like how many times? I didn't see how many times.
I don't know. I think did she get grazed? I don't know.
think
I
she got
actually don't know if she
twice,
got.
dog.
She
She
got
got
hit.
shot twice.
She got hit. Like they
She
said,
got
she had to
hit
get surgery,
twice,
get
bro.
the bullets out.
Yeah.
Damn.
When this happened?
Like a couple days ago.
Couple days
Yeah.
ago.
I think. This past week.
Yeah, I was gonna say a couple. Yeah.
Right after, because it was
He's at R&B. Not R&B. That's
Tory and Meg and Kylie were in the pool,
Oh.
kicking it, vibing.
Tory, Meg, and Kylie.
Yeah.
Huh.
Bro,
That's
Then
great company.
they left what I assume to be Kylie's crib, probably.
Uh-huh.
Ooh.
They left Hidden Hills. Bow. That's when they got shot, when Meg got shot at, you know, and then Tory got arrested because he had the hammer on him.
And the whip, yeah.
And but people are saying that's like a little real. Like Meg got like they came up on him, and then Tory was like with the. I'm just like.
and she was already shot though.
He might be with it a little bit. Yeah, no, but you still got to pull the hammer out when you get shot at. Pause.
Yeah, but I'm saying she was already shot when they got pulled over. They got pulled over and she had a bullet in her.
Right. Yeah. So that's crazy. So I don't know what happened. So who knows what happened after if they're. But that's crazy, man. So I think first of all, Meg, Tory, hope everybody is okay. Hope everybody is well.
Facts. Prayers.
But that's just kind of crazy.
And I mean, it's kind of crazy. I mean, yeah, that's cool. He with the shits, but he's 5'3" and 120 pounds. You ain't
Bro,
gonna
I was gonna say that. Bro, my favorite Tory video is I think he's on Hot 97 or something, and he's like freestyling, and he ends up hopping out the chair. And when he gets up out of the chair, he's the exact same height as when he was sitting in the chair, bro. I saw the video.
That man is 5'3", 120 pounds, my man.
And he was getting killed for that. Nobody damn, Tory got the felony. He they were just like, yo, you are short.
He's got low man syndrome, bro.
I fuck with Tory though. I like Tory.
There were no free Tories out there or nothing.
No, I know.
I didn't see a single free Tory on the
timeline. Single free Tory, dog.
Talk about another double standard.
Not a single free Tory. That's a good point. I didn't see one free Tory on the timeline. Everybody, that's crazy.
Nobody likes small
people saying that Megan's the hardest out now, though. Took 2 bullets. She the hardest out since 50.
Nicki Minaj would have passed out and died. Not the
Oh,
bullet.
God.
She would have just passed out.
Nah, she wouldn't have even felt it. They got lodged.
That shit would have stopped the
all the surgery, yeah.
No, but this shit is crazy though. Actually, when you think about it, because Meg is young. Meg's like what, 21? Is she even 21 yet? Honestly,
I think she's about 22, 23. Look her up.
What's her playing card say? Like how tall is she?
I think she like
Meg like 5'9" or
5'10".
10, bro.
Yeah.
Nah.
She already. She's 25. Well,
She's built, bro.
Oh, she's 25? Okay.
25. Yeah.
She's 5'10". Oh, she's mad taller than
She's
Tori.
5'10", bro.
Yeah,
You
that
can see that,
was
though.
always funny to me too.
You can
That's
tell.
crazy.
Stallion for
5'10" is
I'm
like
not saying she's really the stallion, though.
5'10" is like borderline tall.
You know,
Oh,
this
hell yeah.
That's you playing a 5 on any girls basketball team.
Facts.
get dunked on.
I'll cook her. She don't want none of this. Word to my mother, she don't want none of this. I hit her with some shit.
Yo,
Yeah.
2-on-2 for the Millie Stump. You left me hanging, bro. You didn't even say nothing, bro.
No,
He's a realist.
He's a realist,
I'm just
dog.
saying, man. I don't know. I just said I don't know if we got
Bro,
it.
2-on-2 for the million, bro. You're supposed to tap into something. One move you've seen once. Like,
I'm giving Tank the
Yeah,
double
he doesn't
euro
have that.
to the
Yes.
behind in the finish with the left. Sir.
You gonna miss the lay. You ain't never yelled to the left in your life.
No, his lay's getting pinned off the backboard, bro.
That's a fact. Jeff's not letting that happen, dog.
I've played way too many games of basketball with Stump to believe what he just said.
Man, though, but now that I'm retired a little bit, I think I need, and like once the COVID is over, I'm gonna need to get to like a Y or just a rec somewhere.
Yeah, get some shots up.
Just make sure you're in the right neighborhood, dog. You know, you over in Chicago
Yeah.
and shit, or Illinois or whatever. I mean, you gotta be in the right neighborhood, my boy. I want to go to the wrong YMCA.
All right. So I think it's time
All right.
to get down to the Jay-Z ranking. I think to close the podcast.
I'm with
Yeah,
it.
and then this is where Stump puts in a sample of whatever Jay-Z song he wants to.
Fair usage. This is for something. I'm talking over the song. I'm gonna just use mixtape joint. I'm just using mixtape
First
joint.
of all,
Yeah.
I'm just using something off the S. collection.
Yeah, just something that. So, where you guys want me to start? First off, I'll explain. So for a while over COVID, I've been doing almost like a re-listen to artists. So I was only on Apple Music. I'm not doing like the deep cuts. Just doing whatever their solo credited albums on their discography. Is it discography?
Discography.
Yeah. Okay, discography on their Apple Music. So if it's got to be a single album, and it's got to be on their Apple Music. So I'm not doing like deep cuts, but I'm just like doing a re-listen of any albums that they released. So, you know, I did a few artists over COVID, but I got into Jay-Z and I wanted to do like a real vivid, full, re-listen to all of his albums. So what I did was I re-listened through every single album. I'd say the ones I liked, I probably listened to like 4 or 5 times. The ones I did not like, I probably listened to 2 or 3 times.
Okay.
And what I did was I ranked each song on a scale of 1 to 3 with decimals. So basically, for me, it's a skip. It's an automatic skip if it's below 1.5.
All right.
Okay.
And then like it above 1.5, I'll listen to it a few times. Like a 3 to me is like the song's perfect. I would put this on a playlist and listen to it over and over.
It's an automatic skip under the 1.5?
Yeah. That's below 50.
Okay. All right, heard you. So I would like you to start with your least favorite album.
Okay, my least favorite album. So I graded 12 albums. Okay.
You didn't do Watch the Throne.
Nope.
You didn't do the Dynasty album.
Yeah.
Nope.
You didn't do the R. Kelly collabs.
Yeah.
Or I'm sorry, the Redacted collabs.
Yeah. No, none of them. Just his solo. And I know the Dynasty album is technically his album, but that's a collab.
Yeah.
So
All right.
my number 12 with a score of, hold on, scrolling to it, 1.59. So there's a lot of skips on this album. Kingdom Come.
Damn. I feel you, but damn.
The only two, so I had like the notable songs on that, the starred songs on that were like Show Me What You Got, Lost One, 30 Something. And that was it.
30 Something is my shit.
So I had 30 Something as a 2.4. I like Lost One. I had that as a 2.5. I don't like Show Me What You Got.
Okay.
I don't. But if it the fact that it hit and it made money, I almost always put that as at least a 1 point. If it's a hit, okay, I'm like, all right, people like this. I can't just be like, I hate this song, I'm putting it down here. So like for hits, that's what the baseline was 1.5. That's what I put for Show Me What You Got, because I do not like that song. Any other notables? Okay, anything that with Pharrell. Pharrell featuring Pharrell. I had that as a 0.7 because that song, my only note for that was yuck. Big out. Other than that, like a lot of 1 points. Yeah, I was out on Kingdom Come. Okay. That's number 12. Number 11. Okay. Number 11 was Magna Carta, which I enjoyed much more than I did Kingdom Come. What were you going to say, Stump?
I was going to say that album is not as bad as I said it was.
No. So I've run into, other than Kingdom Come, I've run into, and you'll hear me say this about a few other albums. Like he had his hits on this, like the ones that he hit on were really good, but the ones he missed on were so bad. Bad. And what my knock with Magna Carta is he had some features that he really fumbled. Like Holy Grail the song, not a really good song, but JT on the chorus, like that's a good hook and a good chorus.
Really? I think Holy Grail is fire, and I saw something recently that him and Kanye fought for like 3 days about Holy Grail and about Oceans, and said, because Kanye wanted him on Watch the Throne, and Jay was like, nah, these are for like.
See, I really think he botched Oceans too.
I thought those are two of my favorite joints on that album.
So I have Holy Grail as a 2. It could have been. So what I'm saying is he botched it because those could have been easy 3s, but she's so choppy on those. Like the first verse, his first like 5 bars are just very choppy, and I'm not like vibing with them. So yeah, like it doesn't. It's not that like that patented Jay-Z flow where he just like adapts to the beat and it's just like it's seamless. It's almost like, and that is another thing that I don't like with a few songs is like when the beat overpowers Jay-Z. And this is kind of one of those where like I'm hearing the beat more and I'm like paying attention more to the background music than I am him.
Yeah, that album was more. I feel like that album was more so. I'm trying to make that jump to more.
He's trying to be futuristic. Yeah.
You know what I mean? And he struggled with catching that type of beat.
Yeah. And he did that was like with the whole. Like he was partnering with Sprint or Samsung or whatever, like Tidal. He had just bought Tidal, I think. Like that was like a weird, but that was just like a time.
Yeah, and I was big. I'm also big out on Tom Ford.
I really liked that song when the album was out, when I was in like 10th grade, and then
you listen to it. It sucks. It's a bad song.
Even Fuck With Me, You Know I Got It, and I love Hove and I love Ross.
Yeah.
But no.
But they're not saying anything.
In 2020, I'm cool. I got it.
But like Picasso Baby to me still holds up, especially when that beat breaks down at the end. Like that to me was fire. Like Crown I have as a 0.8 because like that this album to me just didn't have any sort of motivation. It was just like he's putting an album out because he knows that it's gonna make money. So like it was just fine. But I do believe no. I think I was gonna say his worst song is on this album, but it's not. So that's number 11. Now we move into the top 10. At 10, okay, at 10 I have the Blueprint 3, which more than any other album suffers from top heavy to bottom bad. Like real good highs, real bad lows. So like for threes on this, I have Already Home, I have Real As It Gets, and I really like A Star Is Born, but I really think that song is fire. So I have 3 threes on that.
I'm looking back at the track lists as you're going through these. Blueprint 3 is kind of has some on there.
Yeah, I really did like this. I don't like Forever Young.
Oh, I like Forever Young.
I think that song is kind of corny. And again, he's too choppy on that. He seems off. But like off that to me is fire. On to the next one's pretty good. Empire State of Mind. That's a 3 as well. From This Town, I had as a 2.9.
DOA is hard.
So though I had DOA as a 2.5. Initially, I had it as a 3, but Wheezy's is more fire. So if you get beat on a verse with the same beat, I'm gonna just deduct you a half of a point there. So
that's
I gave
fair.
it a 2.5.
That's fair.
And like, but like the throwaways, like Hate, not a very good song.
What do you have for A Star Is Born?
Star Is Born, I have 3. Because I think
Drees,
like it's almost
Drees will find the Cole record.
Come on,
that's
I thought that a 3. I was about to say if that was something less than I was like, come on now.
Yeah, that's like a 90s rap to early 2000s like history book. And then like I really like that song. But this also has what I say is his worst song, and that's Venus vs. Mars. I had that ranked as a 0.2.
Oof.
Bad song. Awful. I'm like, yeah. So I really do like, and this is the 10th rank, and I really like this album.
Yeah.
I did. Like, especially when it came out, I was like, oh yeah, all right. But so that's number 10. Number 9, American Gangster.
Okay.
So I think American Gangster, because it's only 10 tracks, it helps it out in its rankings because some of them, like I really like Pray. I like Hello Brooklyn. I think it's fire. No Hook, I think is fire. Ignorant Shit, I think is fire. And then everything else I think is good.
Rock Boys is my shit off that album. And the winner is Hope.
Yeah, I love Rock Boys.
So the thing about American Gangster, it doesn't have any like low lows. Like Party Life is low for me. And that's like a 1. So that helps it out. I mean, then that was like that was almost like a throwaway album. It's like he was doing it for Denzel almost.
Well, yeah, he only did that for that was
a soundtrack, wasn't it?
The soundtrack album.
So like, but it was still good.
Yeah, but it's a real album too, though.
Yeah,
it's a good album. It's a good album.
Yeah.
It relates though. It's crazy because I mean it makes sense because it relates a lot to I want to say what year was that? That was what 2020.
It was 07.
Yeah, what was they doing in 07? What was rocking? What we was doing?
He was trying to launch it because he was the label head.
All that.
He was like fresh back into the scene a little bit. Like Black Album was 04, and then he was out for a little bit, and then Kingdom Come was 06.
And that's when he just took over.
Received like that.
Yeah, because he just took over as the label
I
head.
love Kingdom Come, by the way.
I hated it. Ugh, bad album, in my opinion.
Take a
Again,
whole.
these are according to me.
Yeah, no, facts.
I ain't gonna lie. The Jay-Z song, and I don't listen to Jay all the time, but I'm bumping the Cashmere song.
Oh my god.
Oh, Cashmere Thoughts?
Mm.
Yeah. Cashmere Thoughts is super fire.
So number 8, I had Blueprint 2.
Okay.
So again, double albums are so difficult.
Yeah.
Like, cause there's so much room for error. Like, he had 25 songs. I had it as a 1.9. It's like still pretty, like, to me, pretty good. Like, his intros are almost always so fire. I was upset with this intro though. A Dream, his verse, like, I really like it, but then the second verse is just the first verse of Juicy. It's like, like, all right, like, sample it, but legit just the entire first verse of Juicy. And I'm like, all right. Hopefully Baby, I really do like The Watcher too. Him and Dre kind of hold it down. Okay, Gun Rose.
Lenny Kravitz is that dude.
Yeah.
I hate it. Don't like the song.
No, that's not. But Lenny Kravitz is that dude. Lenny Kravitz is fire.
Yeah.
The best song on here is Blueprint 2. Like the actual song Blueprint 2.
So the only thing I hate, like the "Oh Behave" part of Blueprint 2, if he got rid of that, it would have been a 3.
Oh yeah. I know you.
That part.
Yeah.
Yeah, like that part annoyed me enough to take a few points off. Because like, for threes, it has to be near, like, to me, I have to, like, oh yeah, nah, this is flawless.
Yeah.
So when I hear like him do the "Oh Behave," I'm like, nah, get out of here.
He tore Nas up on that.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah. I'm cool on Jay-Z giving me Austin Powers impressions on the hook.
Yeah.
That was when Austin Powers was like the man.
No, that's facts. But
yeah,
now it hasn't aged well.
I don't think I would have been super in on Jay-Z doing an Austin Powers impression then. But no, listen, I like.
And this is with whom you want to place your faith.
I hear you.
I like the song, but that part made it go from like a 3 to like a 2.6 because I'm just like, nah, I'm out. My favorite song, which I don't think was received very well, was "Some People Hate." And that was produced by Kanye, and that sample on it, bro, is like fire, and I think it's a good song. And also, bro, the "You Don't Know" remix with MOP.
Yes.
That beat is one of my favorite beats.
Oh my god, yo! But they go crazy, and Jay-Z and Hov's third verse on that is crazy. Like that beat, I might like it better than the original. Like, that's how I'm like, yo.
That beat is one of my favorite beats. Shout out Just Blaze.
Yeah.
Speaking of it, I finally broke down and got Tidal, so I get all the credits and stuff now with the produced and writers and everything on it.
I'm happy you said that because I was just thinking about making the switch. I might have to go ahead and do that.
Tidal is fire, low key. I'm trash though, because I have Apple Music, Spotify, and Tidal.
Damn.
Yeah, I'm just on Apple Music. All right, number 7, I got 444.
Okay.
Is your issue the fact that it wasn't mixed?
What, 444?
Yeah.
I mean, so to be fair, like 444 for 7, that's actually really not I mean, if you think about the albums that are above it, like that's not necessarily not, because the ones we still have left are volume 1, 2, and 3. So the Black Album, the Blueprint, and Reasonable Doubt. Like, I just couldn't put 444 above any of those. And I gave it, like, score wise, it was a 1.99, close to a 2. The only song I don't like on this album is Moonlight. But everything else,
I think my favorite song on there is 444. That one's fire.
Yeah.
Mine is Marcy Me.
What I wrote for
Beautiful music.
He talks that.
Like for 444, the note was like he's actually inspired here because like for me, Magna Carta, he didn't really have any sort of inspiration. He was just trying to flex the fact, like he was trying to flex like on us.
You know what's crazy?
Right.
The Magna Carta release was like one of the very first ones that really, because I want to say he released it on like the Samsung. Remember that? Like where like
Yeah,
no,
Yeah.
You
was, like,
bought
trying
a
to flip-
Samsung phone,
Yeah.
and it was like it came with a title subscription, and your title subscription came with the album. Like,
yeah,
was
he
like-
was just trying to like flex on everybody.
That's
Whereas like 444, he had just cheated on Beyonce, and this was basically like his apology.
which
album.
is fucking nuts, by the way.
Yeah, and like it's fire.
yeah.
So the same thing with the story of OJ that happened. So he had to lose some points for the story of OJ because what pushed it to the beat. Unfortunately, what pushed it to the beat.
I forgot about that. The story of Abby Don.
Yeah. So, but like I like Smile, Caught in Her Eyes, Family Feud, like all of it. It was a good album.
No, it's joints on there. Bam, Bomb,
Yep.
very fire, very fire.
All right, move to the top 6. This is where it starts to get crunchy. So number 6, Life and Times of S. Carter, Volume 3. Okay, these were tough.
Okay.
Because their scores were all so close, so I almost had to go with my gut. One of the mistakes I think that Jay-Z had in his career was getting rid of the on the intro for his first 4 albums. He had the okay, I really love it, I love that shit, bro. When I hear that, I'm like, yeah, now it's time. Like,
right.
And he stopped doing that, but like, so I also for Life of Times of S. Carter, I counted Hova's song, Hova interlude, and Hova's song, the outro as one song, because same beat. It's just basically 3 different verses. They're like a minute long each. So I gave it a 3. So, but rather than giving it 3 3s for minute long songs, I just combined it all together. What's the?
So Ghetto is my favorite song on this album for sure.
Yep, I had that as 2.7.
And then Big Pimpin' was like the one.
That, and then I like It's Hot, and then I like Dope Man.
Yeah.
And I actually really like his Ayo Bitch too. I love that. I think that song flows together really well. And all right, so I have some hot takes coming up. I just want you guys to keep anything in the back of your minds, okay?
Like the
I actually do like that song. Not the Pharrell anything, the one where he kind of tries to hop on the Hard Knock Life vibe and have that sample. I actually really like that song. So moving forward, number 5, Hard Knock Life Volume 2. Okay. I do not like the song Hard Knock Life.
Really?
I don't.
I disagree.
I think it's choppy. I would disagree. Like I'm not like, when people tell me it's a good song, I'm not like, no, it's not. But to me, I like every time I hear it, I'm like, nah, this just isn't it. I don't think it just doesn't sound natural to him. Like it again, like the songs I don't like for Jay-Z are the ones that he just sounds super choppy. Like there's nothing, he's not like grabbing onto the flow of the song and just like it's a fine song, but for like when people say that's his best song ever, I will firmly say no.
Oh no, I don't think that. But
yo, sidebar: how many Jay-Z features does Drake have?
Does Drake have 2, 3?
Cause I just seen he's on Talk Up on Scorpion.
Yeah, so it's
that.
Oh,
you're saying other way around. So yeah.
Light Up.
How many features does Drake have that have Jay-Z on his song?
Light Up and Pound Cake, Paris More Music 2.
Yeah.
And then Talk Up, so 3.
Yeah. But other than that, like I think the intro to this was fire. Money Cash Hoes, DMX on that song.
And that beat is crazy.
That might be his best feature.
I think so. Between him, I mean, I like late '90s, early 2000s Eminem, and I think he went crazy on Renegade.
Mhm.
So, but that song was made for DMX to hop on and just like, yeah, he got the ad libs in there too.
I don't think people respect X enough.
Let him finish, because we're gonna get to a whole nother convo.
Uh-oh. Not nearly enough. So, other than that, like Money in a Thing,
Reservoir Dogs is my shit.
there's
obviously.
only one song on this. It's a skip, and that is Paper Chase. Everything else to me was not a skip, so it was a really good album.
Yeah, that's a really good album.
Bet.
Top 4 now. In my life,
Hold
one.
on.
What you say?
Hold on.
You hear me?
There it
Not,
is.
you know,
You got me?
We bake.
back.
So number 4 with a 2.2 is In My Lifetime, Volume 1. Okay. 0 skips on this album. There are There are 2 threes, and those are The City Is Mine. This is the best intro. This is his best intro. A Million and One Questions.
This intro's fire.
The best one by far. Like Friend or Foe 98 I have as a 3. I don't know. I go back and forth between which Friend or Foe I like better. I think I like the first one better, but this one's like right there.
Facts.
You Must Love Me is my. I like that record a lot.
Always Be My Sunshine took some heat because of the video, but I like that song.
I like
that song wasn't that bad. The video was nuts, but that song wasn't that bad.
I like Rap Game, Crack Game.
Mm-hmm.
Because my note for that was love me some rap/drug comps. So
it's a fact.
Big in on that. Streets is Watching.
It's like my favorite song of all time.
You just watch your favorite Jay-Z song?
Yeah. It's definitely top 3.
Okay.
I don't like I Know What Girls Like. Because I don't like the chorus.
Yep.
That's fair.
But yeah, great album.
Where I'm from.
So we're into the top 3, okay?
I'm from.
Number 3.
Okay.
This was close too. Between the top 2. Number 3 was kind of a distant third. The Black Album.
Okay.
2.32.
Okay.
So my first December 4th, the intro to that, following up after Blueprint 2, where it was a little bit uninspired. It was like, all right, I'm just gonna try to put out there and see. It seems like I can't miss. December 4th, my one note was he's back. Like this is great. And then he goes right into What More Can I Say?
Yeah.
And bro, that song is so fire. That song is perfection.
Yeah.
The note I have is this song is perfect. Like it just he you could tell during that song he was at a stage of his life where he knew exactly what he's like I'm a grown man. Like
right. Not facts.
Exactly. Like with the Blueprint 2, he was like in between. He's like, all right, I'm rich, but I feel like I should still rap
still
like
gotta
I'm
prove
from the streets.
something.
Yeah. Whereas like the Black Album, he's like, nah, I'm on my grown man. So Encore,
great fucking album, dog.
Encore is so hard to rank because Numb Encore is so fire.
Numb Encore is super fire.
It's so fire. So like I gave Encore 2 because like I just am like, damn, I wish we had that numb beat in the background and like Linkin Park singing. But Dirt Off Your Shoulder is a banger. 99 Problems, like probably his most well-known song, I would say. And like for a good reason.
Probably, yeah.
Like, that song is lovely. Public service announcement. Like, this song,
Love
Lucifer, like, just a great album.
PSA
it.
is
Change clothes.
The only song I don't like is Justify My Thug because it just didn't fit.
It didn't fit the whole
It didn't fit the vibe.
the vibe of the album. Facts.
Everything else was great. So I had 3 songs ranked under 2. Everything else was ranked above 2. And it was Justify My Thug. Allure was a 1.9, and my first song was a 1.9. So still good songs, but okay, top 2. So I'm gonna give you the scores. The top 2, the number 1 was a 2.47, and the number 2 was a 2.46.
wow.
So this was ridiculously close. Do you want me to give you the number 1 first, or do you want to give me the number 2 so you guys just know?
I say one first.
I kind of want one, yeah.
Okay. So number 1, in my humble opinion, number 1 Jay-Z album.
It's breaking up. It's breaking up.
Yo, that's crazy, bro.
It's breaking up,
Is it
bro.
actually?
Hold on.
You got me.
That shit broke.
You got me?
Okay.
Reasonable Doubt.
Oh!
Yeah.
Damn, I thought you was with me, dog.
You thought I was gonna say The Blueprint?
Yeah.
All right. So it was like, bro, I had to go to. So the reason initially they all had, like, it was just 2.1, but they were so close. They were down to the third decibel that I'm like, damn. So 2.47, Can't Knock the Hustle as a first song on an album is crazy. I'm like, just Brooklyn's Finest, Dead Presidents too. It's my favorite song. My favorite Jay-Z song.
Facts. That's my favorite song of all time.
But then he goes, listen to this stretch. He goes, Brooklyn's Finest, Dead Presidents 2, Feeling It, Devils,
The Evils.
whatever. 22 twos, bro.
22 twos.
Yeah. I mean, that song.
Nigga, friend or foe. Oh my
God. Can I live?
Thoughts. We
So
talk.
it's like,
damn.
the only skip I have is Regrets.
Even though I don't like Can I Live 2, but
yeah, I liked it enough. I don't
like Memphis Bleak.
Really?
I don't like Memphis Bleak. I've never been a big fan of Memphis Bleak.
I really like Memphis
I
Bleak.
love him as a person, and I love what he contributes to the family of Rockefeller Records, but I do not think he's good, bro.
Yo, have you ever heard somebody say, yo, what's your
Throw that Memphis Bleak on.
No, but don't do that. But don't do that.
I think he's nice. All right.
Skills, he got skills, but you know what I'm saying? So does every player in the NBA.
Like, that's what I'm saying. He like a J.R. Smith in my eyes, bro. He contributes a lot to the success of LeBron, but he's not a D Wade.
No.
Yo, that's crazy.
And then we're down to The Blueprint, like The Ruler's Back, like those trumpets, so triumphant. You're just like, wow.
I loved every song on The Blueprint.
So I had Girls. I said, I'm sure this song was fire, but let's say it didn't age well.
I love it.
Yeah, that's right. But like Takeover, fire.
Crazy.
To the Izzo. Woo!
You don't know.
You don't know. Hola, Ovito.
Fire.
Hola, Ovito. Heart of the City, Ain't No Love. That's the first
Song Cry.
Never Change Song Cry, bro. What I tell you about that song Cry, dog?
The beans, the feel it in the air into the song Cry.
Wow.
So that's the complete list. I'll read it from top to bottom. Actually, I'll go bottom to top. Number 12, Kingdom Come. Number 11, Magna Carta. Number 10, Blueprint 3. Number 9, American Gangster. Number 8, Blueprint 2. Number 7, 444. Number 6, Life and Times of S. Carter, Volume 3. Number 5, Hard Knock Life, Volume 2. Number 4, In My Lifetime, Volume 1. Number 3, Black Album. Number 2, The Blueprint. And number 1, Reasonable Doubt.
Okay.
Amen.
With that being said, any closing thoughts and or discussions?
I understand the Kingdom Come being the last and Magna Carta being like second to last, because at the end of the day, they're not ranking above any of the albums above them. I'm whole biased, bro. Yeah, you gotta know this. So I mean, I loved Kingdom Come. I love where he was going with the beats when it come to Kingdom Come. I like how he went straight at the whole Dipset, because he was going at Dipset the whole time.
Right, because they had beef.
They had some beef. Dig a Hole, I loved that shit. Kingdom Come, I love that shit. Show Me What You Got, I love that. So like, I mean, I understand, and then I love the beat on Beach Chair. Wasn't talking about shit, but I love the beat on that song.
To me, I just like, he was so preoccupied with trying to be like a businessman, but like not be a businessman on the album. He's like,
be a businessman.
Yeah, like he was trying to become a mogul. Like,
let him handle his business, Jab. Damn.
But